Sagittarius, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to take a look at what Spirit wants to tell you about where you find yourself right now. What's happening with you spiritually? What's happening with you in your energy? Any advice that can bring clarity and bring you guidance and help you wherever you find yourself right now. And then I'm also taking a look at what's coming in for you, for those of you who are interested to know what's coming in the area of love and relationship. For those of you who are single, you want to know who's coming in towards you, what's coming in towards you. We're going to look at that. And then I want to take a look at the end of the reading at a love crossing. Those of you dealing with a love crossing, you're in a connection, you're in a relationship, but you have questions. There's some conflict, there's some turmoil. You feel a little bound, you feel like you can't move forward. There's some things you need clarity on. That's what I'm going to take a look at, what Spirit wants to tell you about that situation. So, if you're new to my channel, I'm Elif and I welcome you to evolve with me. I'm a no tools medium, born gifted. I use the cards because they're fun and they help me to interpret my messages. But I have Spirit in my ear showing me what I need to see and what I need to hear to bring you the information, the guidance that will serve you best at this time. So I don't sugarcoat, I give it to you as I receive it. This channel is a higher vibrational channel. I'm not going to be talking about third parties and what they're thinking and who's jealous of you. And I don't offer anything that can keep you in bondage. I offer you the truth about you, the role you play, and how you can empower yourself in your relationship, because everything in this experience we call life is ultimately fueled by the relationship we have with ourselves. And that's why the relationship with our counterpart is such an intricate part of our journey, because it mirrors to us everything that we need to know, everything that we need to be willing to release in order to move forward, in order to progress to higher levels of love, to set ourselves free from bondage. So I'm not here to serve as your guidance system. You have your own. We're all gifted. You have your intuition. You have a built-in guidance system which you came into this life with. We didn't come here blind or empty. We have all the tools we need to navigate this life. But we can all admit at some point in our lives we're not doing a very good job at it, because we sometimes have a tendency to make it more difficult than it needs to be. And I am just a medium bringing you the love and the guidance from your best friend and personal assistant source, the universe. Because the universe always has your back, knows what your preferences are, and you are so precious to that which we call God. Your willingness to be here, your willingness to learn and grow and activate and awaken and face the challenges and overcome and love and release yourself from anything that keeps you apart from that love is what contributes to evolution. So there's always so much love and appreciation for you in this universe. And that is why your guides, your keepers, your angel guides want to help you in any way possible. And I just serve as that medium. So it's to bring you the confirmation, the validation, the clarity about what you already know. You know your story. So if it resonates, claim it without a doubt. If it doesn't, it's not for you. Leave it for someone else. This is a general reading. Everything may not fit. And if you find that the message doesn't resonate with you, don't waste your time on it. Check some of the other placements, some of your other placements, or just move along. Don't waste your energy or your time on things that your guidance system is clearly giving you a no to. If you feel triggered, even if your ego is inclined to want to reject the message or the information, that is your work. That is where your work begins. It is for you, because if you're triggered by a message, that trigger exists within you. It's something that you get to decide whether you're going to deal with it or not. I would recommend you deal with it, because it's going to keep coming round and round. And that is why you are being offered the trigger and then the information that comes along with it, so that you can use that to serve you on allowing yourself to move forward and progress. So if you're new, or returning, welcome. It's good to have you here. I want to ask you guys to please be so kind to interact with my video. If the message resonates and you hear and you feel that you're benefiting from these messages, please comment. Comment every time something resonates with you, as many times as possible. I love that. I love it when you guys do that. I love for it to be interactive. I'd like to be able to show up here, set this time aside, and bring this energy to be able to bring you this messages. But I can only do that if it's worth my while. And YouTube's been hiding our videos, so I'm going to ask you to interact, like, share, comment, do all of the things as much as is possible to support my channel so that it can receive the views and the access that it deserves. Also, most importantly, so that it is possible for those who might benefit from receiving these messages to have access to them. Okay, I think that's enough. I'm about to begin. The archangels in the north, south, east, and west have their sacred flames burning. I give thanks to my guides, your guides, for allowing me to channel these messages, to bring them to you from a place of love with absolute clarity, to serve you in your highest good. Okay. Sagittarius. I'm being shown that you're in this space of anticipation, but also of just being still. Okay, so this is what I'm being shown. A little girl or a little boy sitting in the center of a room. And there's a lot of space around them. And they've played with all the toys in the room. And quite honestly, they're feeling a bit bored. They're ready for new. They're waiting for somebody to come through the door to come and play with them, or to tell them that it's lunchtime or let's go on a trip. But that person's not coming yet. And so they just decide to play with the toys again for the 10th time. That's the feeling I'm getting. It's like you're in waiting, but at the same time, you're just being fully present. And the energy that I'm getting for you is Moon in Sagittarius. There's this itch for adventure. And you are welcoming the opportunity for more adventure, for something new, for new things to happen. You can almost feel in your bones that you're on the verge of having some new energy come into your experience, but it also seems like it's been such a long time that you've just been in this same space, going through the motions. And I feel like Spirit is saying to me that's been this entire year, where it doesn't feel like anything's moved, like anything significant has happened, and yet energetically you can feel so much has shifted. You've done so. All the work that's been done, everything that has happened, all the movement that's taken place has taken place deep in the deepest parts of the ocean, in a sense. So you can't really see it on the surface, but it has taken place in the depths. Okay. And the message that I'm getting for you is freedom and adventure and discovery. Something's okay, so I'm being shown that something is going to burst into your world. And it's just going to feel like suddenly you've got this new energy coming in, these opportunities to do fun things, going to discover new things, maybe a friend coming in and offering you an opportunity which you take, and then suddenly there's travel with this opportunity and you're meeting more people. Or perhaps this is a new partnership coming in, and obviously when you have someone coming into your world, they introduce you to their world, and then suddenly you're discovering new things, perhaps hobbies, activities, discovering new spots, new restaurants that you might not have visited previously. But there is this sense of discovery and the sense of traveling to the world and feeling as though you're part of this tribe that is outer worldly, that is not of this world. This, for some of you, could be your star family that you get to have more experiences with, more fun adventures with, do more things with. There's definitely, I'm being shown these people coming into your experience that you feel you know. It feels like kindred spirit. You're being introduced to new people through this person. And you just like them. You like who they are. Tell me more about this. So I'm hearing the wait is over, Sagittarius. And right now, you may not be able to see this, but very, very soon, it's going to be like there's this major time lapse. And suddenly you're going to be in this whole new world where you're experiencing your town, your city, your country, and new people and spaces in a very exciting way. And it's going to be just so sudden. Yeah, I thought this was because someone's coming in. 6 of Cups. I asked Spirit, give me more on this, because I'm being shown this person that is this new energy that introduces you to these new things and to these other new people, new friends. Perhaps it's their friends, or you do fun new things together and you explore together and you decide that, oh, let's try this and let's try that, and it's just this companion that is as excited about his adventure as you are. And the interesting thing is, Sagittarius, even though you love adventure, this year you've been sort of in a cave. I'm being shown this cave where you've just been cocooning, or you've just been hermiting, or you've just been quiet and still and just taking care of things at home and just taking care of your health and your well-being and doing your meditations and a retreat of sorts. But now you've got this energy coming in, and it's the 6 of Cups. You've got the 6 of Cups coming in. For those of you who don't know what the 6 of Cups is, the 6 of Cups is the soulmate card. It's the reunion card. It's the coming back together. And in this deck, look at this. It's this woman in her mother era. She's got the energy, the goddess mother, and then there's the boy, and he's younger, and then there's this flower pot plant being exchanged. So there could be an age difference, okay? But this is a coming back together this is a sacred union and a coming back together and an offering of gifts with these 6 cups, okay? Very deeply spiritual connection that comes round and takes you on this journey of freedom and adventure and discovery. So this is a soulmate that either is coming back around for you, for some of you in this life. But how I often read this is, because 6 is such a deeply spiritual number, this is your soulmate has been, you have reunited many times, on many timelines, in many dimensions, in many lifetimes, okay? So I really like this. I've been getting this a lot for my collective when I've been doing readings, where I'm seeing this beautiful divine counterpart coming into your energy, and I'm really liking what I'm feeling. I feel like in the past, there's been so much work that's always had to be done, so much growing, so much karma to clear out. So the relationships have always been challenging. But what I'm feeling here is just a lot of fun, a lot of adventure, and a lot of wow, a lot of newness coming in. I don't think you're expecting this. So I would recommend that you save this video so you can come back and let me know once this energy comes in. And once you're experiencing this, but funny because Spirit just said, you know that's not going to happen. Because when you're there, you're going to forget about this reading. You'll be there. So you'll be in a totally different place. Okay, I've also got my spider web coming up for you, Sagittarius. It's reconsider your alliances and make new connections. Okay, so the spider is a very independent energy. The spider is my familiar, my animal familiar, right? My spirit animal. And the spider is graceful, independent, comfortable in solitude, always focused on weaving its web. And this web is this beautiful silk that is so understated and yet so strong. And this web can be moved from time to time and repositioned according to the elements to place it in the best place so that it can gather what it needs for nourishment. And sometimes we have a tendency to feel like we have to accept and we have to tolerate what is given. So you're being called to tune into the wisdom of the spider and to recognize that it's time for you to reposition your web. Because if you're not happy with what you've been catching in your web, if you're not happy, the weaving of the web is like weaving your story. It's creating your reality. So if you think about the energy of the magician has everything it needs in order to create what his or her heart desires. And that everything that is needed comes from the spider who catches it in its web. So if you don't like what you have, if you put everything that you have collected, all the resources before you, and there's something that you don't like or don't enjoy, it's okay for you to reposition your web, meaning that you should be receiving everything you should have in your web, in your reality, everything that you need in order to create the relationship, the life that you want. So there's a message here for you about reconsidering alliances, and I've got it next to the scales of balance, ancient tantra of the soul, where there's this message about things not being quite balanced in your relationships and in your life, or they've not been that way in the past. And you being at this place in your life where you are wanting to let in more balance. But I understand that right now, it's not so easy for you to believe. When you've always found yourself in positions where you have manifested relationships out of need, or because you can serve that person or that situation in a particular way, for you to adjust what you attract from a place of need and poverty and lack, which presents itself in that person or in the relationship and in that situation, to a place of abundance, fulfillment, and just adventure, joy, and freedom, just being together because you can appreciate and love one another unconditionally. That requires an adjusting of your web altogether, an adjusting of your belief systems, an adjusting of your expectations, and I feel like that's what your guides are wanting to help you with at the moment, to adjust your expectations. You've gotten used to being the one doing all the work and then being left empty. You've gotten used to being the one filling the need and then not having your needs met. You've gotten used to being the one not having your love reciprocated because the person has issues, or they're not ready, or they have they need to heal and they haven't done so yet, or done the work to provide themselves with the support they need in order to heal. And you have found yourself in these situations where you're patching up and then they move on. They come to your doorstep. This is what Spirit is showing me, is someone coming to your doorstep because they're desperate, they're thirsty, they need help, and you notice they're bleeding. So you get your first aid kit, you patch them up, you give them a warm meal, you give them a safe place to sleep for the night, and then when they are better, when they are more equipped to carry on with their journey, they just leave. They leave you even though they can see that there are certain things that need mending and tending, and you are by yourself, and it would be nice if they did that for you. They're so self-absorbed and so focused on whatever you've just not been the priority, Sagittarius. And this is changing. And so the universe is showing me that on the breeze, there's this new energy being carried that's so different to what you've experienced in the past. But the breeze is blowing from a different direction too, and your web, you're so used to having your web, which is your expectations, and so what you expect, and your tendency maybe to be the caregiver, to be the giver all the time, and not to expect that you're going to get anything back, or that and you will know how this resonates, because I feel like there are better words I could be using to interpret this, but you will know what I'm talking about for you. Either your tendency to be overly masculine, when you just want to be soft and be feminine, and you just want to be able to surrender and trust somebody else. You've not had that in the past, and now Spirit is saying you're being helped to be okay with shifting, with moving your web so that you can catch what the universe is sending your way, which is so different to what you've experienced in the past. But I feel like you do doubt whether this could actually be possible for you. And so there's this scales of balance coming in, helping you to bring more balance in terms of your expectations and what you deserve and what you want. Just being willing to be honest about what you want, and to ask for it and to expect it. And this is an ancient tantra of the soul. All of this is happening on a soul level for you. Okay. Let's get some more. What else about this web? Reconsidering your alliance and making new connections. There are some people that you need to be okay with letting go of, for some of you. This is not for all of you. For some of you, this is just a mindset or a belief or a fear that you need to be okay with letting go of. But there are alliances that you want to reconsider, because there's new energy coming in. Yeah, I've got the 8 of Wands. And look at this. These wands come out of the sky. And I was telling you, with what Spirit shows me, it's like this breeze, this wind is coming from a different direction, and it's carrying new things. It's not carrying the thorns and everything from that you used to catch in your web in the past. It's beautiful. It's flowers, it's beautiful fragrance, it's nourishing, it's new, it's just a new energy altogether. And here you've got the 8 of Wands coming out of the heavens, and it's almost as if it's being carried on this breeze towards you. And this is passionate communication, okay? About you, about an offer being made to you, an expression, a declaration of passion, communication coming to you. And you being in a place, in a position to be able to receive it and to be able to catch what this person is offering or expressing, and you being able to then recognize the expression for what it is, not misunderstand it or allow it to go over your head, and then to respond to it appropriately to catch it in your web. Okay. This is liberation, this is balance. Where you've often felt left out in the cold with this 5 of coins, you're now coming in with the energy of the star. This is this old narrative where you would find yourself welcoming somebody into this warm space and finding yourself being the one shut out once they're warm and comfortable. That's healing. I'm being shown that you are being called into this warm embrace, and you're going to feel like you've got a space, and you're going to feel like you belong, and you're going to feel like you're being like you're this valued guest. And this is such a healthy, this is wish fulfillment. This is your wish fulfillment. This is what you've wanted. It's what you've always wanted. You've always given what you want, and you've just never gotten it back. Okay. And then I've got Inner Alchemy for you from my Blue Messiah deck. Inner Alchemy. And this is about embracing every aspect of yourself with love, because that is mastering the art of inner alchemy. I'm going to read what that card represents for you at the end of the reading. But now I want to move into, because I'm really curious to see what's coming in towards you. Spirit is already saying you've got this, it's as if you're this very, very special guest that is being welcomed in, entertained and served and spoiled and taken on these trips and adventures and introduced as an honored guest. You know, that's what I'm receiving. And then there's the soulmate, and I feel like all of this is sort of got to do with the soulmate. So let's see what's coming in towards my Sagittarius, for those interested in what's coming in towards them. Let's see. Queen of Cups. Okay. High Priestess. Yes, I do feel like you don't see this, you don't know this. This is sort of hidden from you. This is a very intuitive, as I've said, deeply spiritual connection, very intuitive. I feel like there's telepathic communication that's already taking place between you and this person. You might see this person in your dreams, or have had dreams of this energy of this person that you don't know. Perhaps you do know this person and there's someone new, but you don't yet know what this is. I'm going to go into more details about that. The Queen of Cups energy is, the Queen of Cups is this beautiful, awoken divine feminine. Now this could be male or female, but this is always a good thing in a partner, is when the divine feminine is healthy and she is has embodied being the queen. And the Queen of Cups is the queen of love, emotional fulfillment. The Queen of Cups loves for the sake of love. She doesn't need, there's no obsession. Her kingdom thrives. Everything is emotionally balanced. It is goodness. It is heart center based. This is love coming in. With someone that has a very healthy emotional center, is emotionally mature, balanced, has a very deep capacity for love and to love, and does not need anyone, does not need a partner, does not need to be loved, does not need to be supported. There is nothing that this Queen of Cups is chasing, because she has everything she needs, male or female. And then it's next to this High Priestess, which is, you don't yet see this offer. Okay, let me get more on this. You don't yet see this offer. Ten of Cups. Ten of Coins. This is beautiful. The Ten of Coins is... Spirit is showing me this old couple sitting on a porch. It's reaching the highest level that you can reach in a relationship. It's growing old together. It's looking back on a life that you are proud of, where you've got beautiful memories, sitting on a porch together, watching your grandchildren, great-grandchildren play in this beautiful vast property, on this beautiful vast property that is home. Feeling proud and a deep love for your children, your offspring, and being really satisfied with the life that you've built together and with the blessings that come along with that. Nine of Coins is stability. This is the independence. This person has spent a lot of time, this person's been single for a long time, has spent a lot of time working on their career, their finances. They can take care of themselves. They feel very stable, and that's the perfect time for a connection to come in. That's when you want a connection to come in. Six of Swords is this person sort of maybe having an idea of what the future looks like, and now suddenly feeling intuitively guided to just trust their intuition and to move, to close their eyes and to just trust that they're being taken to a better place than they could ever have imagined. And I feel like that's how this person is feeling about you. There is this sense of releasing what the plan they might have had, and now suddenly realizing that they're being divinely guided towards a life with you. They might not fully know what that looks like, but intuitively they just know that it's worth trusting. So I'm getting the energy of the Fool. I'm just going to trust this. I want to go with this. I feel like this is better and more than I could even have imagined. And then I've got the Three of Coins, which is this offer of stability, and the Six of Coins, which is this equal, balanced give and take, where this person just knows that this connection is balanced. You are somebody that will give them as much as they give you. There will never be an imbalance in what is being offered. There's this feeling of just being stable, and then that's next to the Ace of Cups. This is really, really good. And the Ace of Coins, and then I've got the Knight of Swords. Wow. You've got these new beginnings, and then you've got this Knight of Swords coming in, them just saying, right, I'm ready to take action. I'm going to communicate with Sagittarius how I'm feeling. Queen of Wands lets me know that this is your energy here. Let's see. What else? I'll go into a little bit more detail about this. Tell me about this Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is the Knight of Swords. I said the Knight of Swords is coming in towards you. I'm ready to tell Sagittarius that this is how I'm feeling, and that I want this new beginning, and that I feel that I'm feeling very inspired. And this is just confirmation that this Queen of Cups is ready to communicate. This is going to be fast, quick communication that comes in towards you. Very quick action about the clarity that this person has with you. And suddenly you're going to become a part of their world. There's no hesitation here. There's no blockages. I just don't feel like there's any hindrance. This could be your person. Tell me more about the High Priestess, Seven of Swords. This is about somebody moving towards, leaving something behind and moving towards something better with this Ace of Swords in this deck. You see he's got that one sword in the hand there, that's the Ace of Swords, which is, I've got new perspective, I've got newfound clarity, and I've never seen anything more clearly before. I've had my period of time with the Four up on the wall, Four of Swords up on the wall there. I've had my period of time to reflect, to be still with myself, to be alone. And I know that I'm ready to make this choice to move towards, I'm not going to betray myself. And I'm not going to betray this opportunity. And I'm going to express. I feel like they're going to confess something to you. I made this decision a while ago, and in making the decision, I decided to delete these people off of my social media or something like that, or I decided to stop talking to my ex, or I decided to have that conversation with this person and let them know that I'm interested in Sagittarius and there's no opportunity for a relationship with us and we can only be friends, or let's move on. I closed something out, or I was offered a position to live in another country, and I made a decision that made it possible for us to be together. So I've made this decision before, and this is how I've restructured my life in order to make this happen. By the time this person comes to tell you, there's going to be some information that makes it very, very clear that they've made a very, very decisive, clear breakaway from anything that contradicts them being able to be with you. They've set themselves up to be able to give this the best chance possible, hoping that you would feel the same way. What's happening with the Ten of Coins here? More about the Ten of Coins. Okay. I feel that you both have had a very painful ending in the past. With the Ten of Swords. And this has contributed to you having this clarity in terms of the value and what it takes to be able to create a relationship that is the Ten of Pentacles, where you have emotional and financial stability and internal, you're just stable with one another. You know, this is the ideal card for a relationship. And something had to end very painfully for the both of you in order for you to be able to offer one another this Ten of Pentacles. To be where you are now, where you can have this in this connection with this person coming in towards you. Tell me more about the Nine of Coins. So yeah, that's what I was saying here with this Four of Swords on the wall here, right? Is this Four, where this person is saying, I spent a lot of time in reflecting and meditating on and doing the introspection and being still with myself and being single. I deliberately just chose to be single so that I can get to a point where I have inner stability, where I can be happy, so I can have something to offer. And I feel like, I believe Sagittarius is the person that is worthy of this offer. Six of Swords. Tell me more about the Six of Swords. What is the Six of Swords about? The Lovers. I'm choosing you. I'm choosing you because I feel like this is so much more than what I could ever have expected. I feel like you are what my heart's always desired. And I choose you. So the Six of Swords is I'm leaving the old plans, the old ideas of how life would look, or where I might go, or what my plans are. My plans are changing because you are now my plan. And I want to have this with you. This is a beautiful, beautiful message, Sagittarius. I do feel like this year has been so exhausting for you. There's been so much going on that you can't fully comprehend this. And it's not only this year, just life moving up to this point. But what's coming in towards you is absolutely beautiful. Tell me more about the Queen of Wands. I've got the King of Swords, the Queen of Wands, and the King of Swords. So this is communicating and expressing the passion and the attraction, you know, for you. How this person sees you, how they feel about you. Strong communication coming in, clear communication coming in about this. I've got cups, I've got coins, I've got wands. The major arcana I've got is the High Priestess. This is a deeply intuitive connection, and this is going to be communicated to you, and that's going to be your confirmation. Tell me more about this Three of Coins. I don't think you know how this person feels about you yet, but that's definitely going to be communicated to you, and it's just going to feel like suddenly it comes out of nowhere and it's just fast and furious. It's like you're just going to be wowed with the things that come out of this person's mouth. The Three of Coins. This is a stable offer. This is an offer of commitment next to the Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups is happily ever after. Look at that. Happily ever after. Home. Emotional fulfillment. I've got the Ten of Coins. I've got the Ten of Cups here. This is what this person's going to be offering you. More on the Six of Coins. What is the Six of Coins about? Give me more on the Six of Coins, please. It's the Eight of Wands. It's communicating this balance that we complete one another. There's such good communication here. I think this is the thing that this person loves the most. This is what's made this person fall for you, Sagittarius. Is this communication. Even when you're having a simple, basic conversation, there is such fire and such passion behind it. I don't think this person's ever felt like they have this level of communication, or they are as understood, or that someone gets them and understands. Every time you can talk about anything, it ignites such passion, and it's reciprocated. It's as if you feel like kindred. This person feels like you get them, you know them in a way, and you just understand them, and you're comfortable with them in a way that most people have not been in relationships in the past. What is this Ace of Cups about? I mean the Ace of Cups, guys. Look at all these beautiful cards for relationships here. We've got the Lovers. I had the Soulmate come out in the beginning. I've got the Queen of Cups. I've got the Ten of Coins. I've got the Ten of Cups. I've got all the best cards here. The only one I don't have here is the Two of Cups. And that's a new beginning. And I think it's because, yeah, with this Six of Coins and this Eight of Pentacles, this person is saying, I feel like I've known Sagittarius all my life. So this Ace of Cups is agape love. This is a new beginning in love, right? This is an offer of this beautiful love, agape love, unconditional love. And whatever insecurities and whatever doubts and whatever questions you have based on how you felt in relationships in the past, your persons also question themselves around how they felt in relationships in the past. I feel like you have something in common where you're similar and you've been quite misunderstood in the past, and this cup validates you, where you're able to find peace with what you might have experienced as shadows in the past. Ace of Coins. The Ace of Coins is just this offer of stability that eventually becomes this Ten of Pentacles. And this stable new offer is a rebirth of sorts, where the old version, the old narrative around relationships, and I do feel like either you or this person has to tell someone that the door is closed for any possibility of them being together or moving forward. Something comes to an end in order to create space for this connection with you. But this is a rebirth on a deep soul level, on a cellular level, where what you thought relationships were based on what you experienced and what you thought, maybe you thought you were too much, maybe you thought none of that comes up with this person. You feel whole, you feel like you're perfect, you feel like you're okay the way you are, you don't have to change, because this person just is able to honor you and enjoys how you are, enjoys your quirks, and the fact that you can be rigid sometimes about certain things, or that you can be difficult about, that you're quite particular about something, everything that makes you who you are, this person enjoys and appreciates. And there's this coming together and celebrating. Tell me about this Knight of Swords. Anything you want to tell me about this communication that's coming through for Sag? Three of Pentacles. I want to offer you something stable. I want stability in this connection, in this relationship. Can we do that? Stable offer. The Magician. You manifested this. This person is creating space for this relationship in their life because they choose you. I feel like this person already knows you. Maybe this is a friend. If this person's not in your energy yet, coming in really, really soon. And this is just beautiful. I love this. I'm feeling in your energy, Sag, because obviously I'm channeling your energy and what's happening in your world. I'm feeling very, very tired and drained, and I think that's how you feel just about some of the things that have gone on for you. So I'm trying to make sure that I express everything that I need to in this reading without missing anything, and I hope that I'm doing the reading justice. I know I don't seem as excited as I am about this reading, but I am picking up on that subdued, drained, maybe exhausted energy. Okay, but this is very, very exciting. This is beautiful. I really love this for you. Let's take a look at what's happening for my Sagittarius dealing with a love crossing. So maybe you're separated from this person, you're dealing with someone, there's some issues, and you just want to know, you want some more clarity because it's bothering you. Okay, let's see what Spirit wants to say to you about this. For Sagittarius dealing with the love crossing. So this could be a past person that you might still want some clarity about. Maybe you need to release something so that you can reposition your web so that you can let in what's coming in. Okay, you take the message as it resonates. I'm going to take that one. Thank you, Spirit. wish fulfillment, okay? You somebody's wish fulfillment. But they're feeling really, really burdened about something here. I think this person wants to start over. They want to start over and they want things to be more stable, but they're still feeling quite burdened. And this person does feel like you are their wish fulfillment. What is it that they're feeling burdened about, though? About you, Queen of Wands. Okay. What else? What else is going on here? Page of Pentacles. This person's daydreaming, thinking about you a lot. Knight of Swords. I think this person is going to come in with some communication. But this is also feeling to me like somebody was very hasty to cut things off in the past. Because they were not satisfied. Satisfied with their lot in life. Satisfied just in general. And there was a lack of patience here. Ten of Cups. In this connection, there's a lot of love. There's a lot of love here. I've got the Nine of Cups. I don't yet see any swords other than the Knight of Swords. But I do feel like this person feels like this was a missed opportunity. This person still feels that you are the one, Sagittarius. There's an Ace of Pentacles next to the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands is feeling burdened, needing to release a burden, and then wanting this new beginning with you. But this is somebody that is not new to you. So it's as if they want to restart, and they're daydreaming about this and how to do this. And I feel like there's some communication that they want to come through with. About the things that perhaps they or you were not satisfied about, and maybe asking you if you would have more patience with this, because you are their Ten of Cups. You are their happily ever after. I've got the World card. They want the world with you, and this could mean that there's some distance between you. But the fact that this burden, this Ten of Wands is still here, is they're still burdened. And then I have the Magician. They're trying to manifest something here with you. And I think this person wants to let you know that they're willing to work on this. They want to take this relationship to the next level. They want to do right by you. They want justice to come in. This is a lot of major arcana. This is a very, very deep connection, right? When I look at what's coming in towards you and I look at this, I won't be surprised if some of you find yourself in a bit confused, because these are both very, very powerful connections, and you're going to have to be in a place of absolute clarity to know what the right choice is, because something's hidden and it needs to come out into the open. But there's so much happiness here. I think you guys made one another really, really happy. Well, you are definitely this person's happy place, and without you now they're in the Five of Cups. This person's grieving this connection, and I'm wondering if maybe the grief, the fact that they're grieving this connection, is making them blind to whatever it is they're burdened by, or whatever it is that caused the issues here in the first place. The only card that shows me any challenge here is them being burdened about where their focus should be with their passions, right? Where their responsibilities lie. Not having clarity about their priorities, and this being dissatisfied with their lot in life. So if this is someone that has a tendency to be pessimistic, could also, look at this. Ace of Wands, they want a new passionate beginning with you. King of Wands could also be a fire sign. This person is actually thinking about coming in and making a big grand gesture and just proposing and saying, right, here's my plan. This is what I want to offer you. This house, we live here, and I want to marry you. Will you marry me? And this is after no communication for a while. There's been blocked communication here. And this person also wants the Ten of Pentacles with you. For some of you, this is what's coming in towards you, which is this person, which is the person coming back around. But I do feel like for some of you, this is a past person. And I can't tell you what choice to make here, because this looks like a very powerful, beautiful connection as well. But you're gonna have to look. Every relationship has its challenges. There's definitely something here. The moon is here that hindered this. Every relationship has its challenges. You've got to decide. You've got to be honest with yourself. What is compatible with me? What is it that I can live with? What is it that I want to change in order to be able to deal with what this person brings? I've got the King of Wands here. In the previous one, I had your person showing up as a queen, which lets me know that this person, the energy coming in towards you is more awake, that this person has awoken more in terms of their divine feminine, which is maybe what this King of Wands has not yet done. Because I've got the Ten of Cups here. I've got wish fulfillment. I've got the Queen of Wands, and that's passion. I know that you make this person very happy. I know that they want a new beginning and they want to do it better and they want to make it grand. This person does not want to lose you. I know they want to do right by you. The intention is good. The integrity is there. This is not a terrible person. I know they've got to do work. They've got the Eight of Pentacles. Okay? I'm just not seeing enough of them being, I'm not being shown they're in their heart space enough. I think right now this person is just really in a space of grieving this and not wanting to lose this. That they're in this where the fire in their belly is burning to do what it takes to have what they want, and that is you, and to be what they need to be, regardless of the fact that they're burdened by something. So Spirit is showing me this person who is bleeding because they've been at war, and they are going to just take themselves up and play the role of husband. In the meantime, their wound is festering. You don't want that. You don't want their wound to be festering. And I'm just concerned that that's where this person's at, because they love you so much. And sometimes we are not ready for that thing that we love, because we do have a wound that needs to be tended to. And it feels like we're being robbed. You are this person's wish fulfillment. This is so sad. And you know what? This is just life. This person has struggled to release these 10 wands for a really long time, and they've been burdened with whatever it is. And Spirit keeps showing me this person that has this wound that they've got taped out, that they're not tending to, because they want to play this role in your life and they want to show up for you so that they don't lose you. And what you really need is for them to tend to their wound, because you love them so much that they don't have to play that role in your life. They don't have to take up that position. You want them to be happy whether it's with or without you. But this person wants this new beginning with you because you make them so happy. They're the happiest that they've been. You know, you always realize things in hindsight. They know their happiness is with you. They feel passionate about having this new beginning with you. The Four of Wands, they want to take this relationship to the next, and they feel like you are equals, the King and Queen of Wands. There's been no communication, it's been blocked, but they feel like you can have this 10 of Pentacles together, be stable and emotionally fulfilled. They daydream about this. They've been manifesting this year with the Magician. They want the world with you. They want justice. But I feel like whilst they've got this fire burning in their belly, there's some things that are hidden from them in terms of maybe being honest with themselves about this wound that needs to be tended to, that should be a priority. And what this person does not realize, and this might be a message for you, is that we think love is about making someone know how important they are. So we will neglect something that is festering. That wound is important, because if you have a wound that's festering, that means this relationship can't be sustainable. You're gonna have septicemia, and you will end up dying, and I will be left heartbroken anyway. So you are doing me a greater injustice by not tending to your wound. And that is an indication of something deeper when you have the tendency to do that, is that you're going to try and play the role and do the thing that makes me happy, that you think I want to hear, and not the thing that is important at that time, even if you're not going to be able to show up as perfect, even if you're going to have to show up as vulnerable, and I'm going to have to tend to you for a while. That's the level of honesty and vulnerability that Sagittarius wants. Is someone that can take care of themselves. And I don't yet fully believe, I feel like this person wants to give you everything, but there's something with them that something has not fully clicked. And at the same time, I can feel this is a beautiful person that deserves love and certainly deserves to have you. But you're going to have to take you're going to have to take everything into account, Sagittarius. It's your decision, it's your choice to make. But I feel like you might find yourself in a position where you have to make a choice. And if you're dealing with the fire sign coming in towards you, then maybe they're the ones too that has to make a choice. Because in what's coming in, the previous part of the reading, it was clear that someone needs to be cut off, or something needs to be dealt with in order to move forward here. And that, in the person coming in, that energy, I felt that they understood that and that they're doing that. Whereas with this person, I feel like they're drowning and they're pretending that they're okay so that they can just have you for a bit longer, you know. And that makes me so sad, because we find ourselves there sometimes. But you do not want somebody that self-abandons and self-neglects and neglects their wounds and their own needs to try and be for you what it is you need, because then it's a pretense, it's not authentic, and it cannot be sustainable. And it's not that that's this person's intention, it's just that they love you so much. So, whatever, you're going to have to make your own choice. If these messages resonate, please comment, let me know. I'm going to close up now, but I want to close this reading with the inner alchemy, the card that I drew for you about inner alchemy. And this is the message. Just to close out your reading, this is the message from Spirit. Inner alchemy is the process of transformation, the transmutation of the dense energy within you into light. A true alchemist embraces and understands this process of change and in turn prospers through alchemical empowerment. Dear one, the key to inner alchemy is to understand that the gold you seek is hidden within the dark shadows of self, shadows that encompass fear, rage, guilt, shame, and other conflicting emotions. By consciously walking through the dark aspects of self, with understanding, unconditional love, forgiveness, and compassion, healing and a return to wholeness is achieved. Through the wisdom of awareness, view every situation you encounter in life as an opportunity to spiritually grow and evolve. By doing this, all your experiences will benefit you in some way, and inner alchemy will result. When you can master this process of inner transformation, you are more empowered with greater understanding and enlightenment. When you look at others, you stop focusing on the darker attributes. Instead, you see their light. Passing on your wisdom of inner alchemy You encourage others to see the gold within themselves. Through the practice of transformation, you move closer to the divine light of love and gain greater perspective and understanding of the universe within and around you. This, dear one, is the true alchemical empowerment. We often recognize that something is lacking, or something needs attention, or something needs healing, and we automatically go into wanting to fix it externally. But your entire reality, every person that you are in contact with, every relationship, doesn't matter how they manifest in the world, they're a physical projection of a part of you, whether you like them or not. And if there's someone that you think needs to change, that is your call to inner change, inner alchemy. And so I think this is a beautiful message for you. Such a lot of powerful guidance and insight in this reading. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you'd like to get some personal coaching, some personal guidance, a personal reading, perhaps you'd like to take a closer look at your situation, you're welcome to contact me. My details are below. Whatever you choose to do, beloved, do what is best for you. And I will see you next time. Bye now.